So in last class we were discussing about that combination of the cell. So in case of combination of cell, so if that two or more cells are connected in series combination, so we got that equation for effective EMF or equivalent EMF in series combination as well as equivalent internal resistance in series combination of the cell. So what's the equation? I get it here. So in case of that series combination of the cell, equivalent EMF is E1 plus of E2, equivalent internal resistance is R1 plus of R2. So in case of series combination of the cell, so if that n number of cells are connected in series combination, n number of identical cells are connected in series combination, then connecting formula is n into E divided by so R plus of n into R. So from this equation I can take that if that value of external resistance is very much small than that of internal resistance, then external resistance I can neglect here. If I neglect means so n into E divided by, if I neglect means n into R, n term will getting cancelled out. So I is equal to E by R. So this I indicates that current through external resistance here. So for example here that n number of cells are there, so these n number of cells are connected in series combination. Instead of taking n number of cell, I can take that equivalent EMF here. So it is connected in series combination. So these cell external resistance or I can take it here. So current through this external resistance is equal to what? So current through the external resistance is equal to current due to single cell. So it means that so single cell, how much current it produce? So for example this cell having that EMF E1, so this cell will produce that current I1 is 2 amp. For example I said the same 2 amp of current will pass us through that of external resistance. So however the cells are there, so here that n number of cells are there, even though if there are n number of cells, current through the external resistance is equal to current due to single cell. It means that single cell how much current will produce, that same amount of current is passes through the external resistance if that value of external resistance is very much small as compared to the internal resistance. If suppose external resistance is very much small than that of internal resistance, then internal resistance value I can neglect here. So from this equation, shall I rewrite this equation? So if this value will get neglect means so I is equal to n into E divided by R. So it means that if value of external resistance is large, so then current through the external resistance is equal to n times of current due to single cell here. So single cell 2 ampere of current will get produced. So if there are 3 cells are present, so then what is the current here? I is equal to 3 into E by R. So if that value of external resistance is large means then current through the external resistance is also large in series combination of the cell. So remember here, in case of that series combination of the cell, if n number of cells are connected in series combination, then current through the external resistance is large when external resistance value is very much greater as compared to that of internal resistance. So if that external resistance value is large compared to that of internal resistance of a cell, then we can say that current through the external resistance is large here. So if that value of external resistance is small means so current through the external resistance is equal to current due to single cell here. Here current through the external resistance is equal to n times of current due to single cell. So here you will get maximum current, here you will get minimum current in series combination of the cell. So hope you got these things. Now so we will consider that certain kind of cells. So these cells I will connect in parallel combination. So if you connect that cells are in parallel combination, so again I want to find out that what is the equivalent EMF and equivalent internal resistance and what is the current in that circuit I need to find out here. So next we will discuss about that equivalent EMF and equivalent internal resistance in case of parallel combination of this cell. So this derivation is maximum time they will ask for 5 marks in annual examination. So listen carefully, they may ask the question like so: derive an expression for expression for what? Expression for equivalent EMF equivalent EMF and equivalent internal resistance, so derive an expression for equivalent EMF and equivalent internal resistance when cells are connected in parallel. So when cells are connected in parallel. So look at here, first I will take the two cells here, these two cells I will connect in parallel combination. So how will you make that parallel connection? Simple thing. So all that cells are make connection between the two common points, so that is about that parallel combination. So let me take the two cells here. So cells having that positive and negative terminal. So this cell I will name it as E1 here. So this cell having that internal resistance R1, and I will take that another cell here. It consists of positive and negative terminal. This cell of EMF E2 I will take it here, and its internal resistance is R2. So now I am having these two cells. These two cells I will connect between two common points. So let me take that 2 point here. For example, this is point A and I will take this is point B. So these two cells I will connect between two common points. Positive terminal of the first cell is connected to point A here. Similarly, positive terminal of the second cell is also connected to point A. Negative terminal of first cell is connected to point B. Negative terminal of second cell is connected to point B here. So this is about parallel combination, right? So in case of that first cell will produce that current I1 here. So from the first cell, I1 amount of current will get produced. From the second cell, I2 amount of current will get produced here. So the total current, so here the total current will be I. So I means, so I1 plus of I2 I can take it. Suppose, so if this connection is connected to one external resistance here, so the current will flow in this fashion. So I amount of current will get enter here. So look at here. So I took the two cells here. These two cells I will connect in parallel combination. So let me write some descriptive part here. Consider two cell of EMF E1 and E2 having internal resistance R1 and R2 are connected in parallel combination. So I hope you remember that in parallel combination, which of the quantity will be remain same? Potential difference will be remain same, right? So total current is equal to sum of the individuals. So now I have to find out that what is the value of current in the first cell and current in the second cell, and I have to find out the total current here. So in order to get the things, so just I will take that potential difference across the first cell I can take it, or terminal potential difference across first cell. What is the connecting formula for terminal potential difference and EMF here? V is equal to what? E minus of I into R here. Current is flowing from the cell to the circuit, so that is nothing but discharging cell. So for discharging cell, V is equal to E minus of I into R. So here E means E1 first cell, so V is equal to E1 minus of, from the first cell current I1 is flowing, internal resistance of the first cell is R1. So why I am not going to consider V1 here? Why? Because in parallel combination potential difference is same, right? So instead of V1, just I will take it as V here. So V is equal to E1 minus of I into R1. Now I have to rearrange this equation. I have to get that R1 means I1 value. So minus I1 R1 I will take it into left side. So I1 R1, shall I write it as, it is equal to E1 minus of V. So I1 is equal to what? E1 minus of V divided by R1. So now I got that current through the first cell. Similarly, shall I take that current through the second cell? I2 is equal to E2 minus of V divided by R2 here. So similarly I can take, so this is somehow lengthy derivation. So similarly I2 I can take it here. I2 is equal to what? E2 minus of V divided by R2. So this is second equation. So in parallel combination, total current is equal to sum of the individual, right? So total current is I here. So I1 plus of I2. So that is equal to I here. Total current I can take it here. Total current is given by, okay, shall I write this equation as I is equal to what? I1 plus of I2. So let me fill that equation 1 and 2 value in equation 3. So this I will take it as equation 3. So put equation 1 and 2 value in equation 3. In equation 3. So look at here. So I want to substitute that equation 1 value. So wherever I1 is there, so just I will take it as E1 minus of V divided by R1 here. Wherever I2 is there, so just I will take it as E2 minus of V divided by R2 here. So if I do like so, look at here, I is equal to, so E1 means what? So sorry, I1 means, so I1 I can take it as E1 minus of V divided by R1 here. So instead of I1, E1 minus of V divided by R1 plus of, instead of I2 just I will take it as E2 minus of V divided by R2. So just I will rearrange the terms and I will simplify this equation. So this equation, shall I write it as E1 by R1 plus of E2 by R2, E1 by R1 plus E2 by R2 minus of V, I can take it here. So minus of V I will take it as outside here. So look at here, E1 by, so or don't get confused here, so just I will rearrange here, E1 minus of V divided by R1 plus of E2 minus of V divided by R2 here, E1 by R1 plus of E2 by R2. So just I will take it separate here. So just I will take that E1 by R1 plus of E2 by R2, and here minus V I will take it as outside here. So if I take minus V outside means, so minus V by R1, here also minus V by R2 is there. Minus V if I take means 1 by R1 plus of 1 by R2 here. So this equation I will rearrange in this fashion here. So just I will take that LCM here. So LCM is R1 into R2. Here R1 term is there. So here R2 will get up here. E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 minus of V into again that R1 into R2. R2 plus of R1 or R1 plus of R2, whatever. So this is the equation. So minus V R1 plus R2 divided by R1 into R2, just I will take it into left side. So minus, if it comes right side means it becomes plus here. So V into R1 plus of R2 divided by R1 into R2. So hope you are following this thing. So just I will write this term as it is, E1 into R2 plus E2 into R1 divided by R1 into R2, right? So in left side I term is there, so I will take it into right side here. So plus I is there, so if it goes to right side means minus of I here. So did you get my point? So now look at here, R1 plus of R2 divided by R1 into R2. So this term I will send again into the right hand side. So V is equal to what? E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 divided by R1 into R2. So divide by R1 into R2 term is there. So look at here, R1 plus R2 divide by R1 into R2. So this term I will take it into right hand side. So this term is applicable for this term and as well as this term here. So denominator will comes to numerator. If I shift from that left hand side to right hand side, R1 into R2 divide by R1 plus of R2. So hope you know this simple mathematical step. So minus of I into, so this term is applicable for both the terms. So I into r1 into r2 divided by r1 plus of r2 here. Denominator side will comes to that numerator side if you take from that left hand side to right hand side. So r1 into r2 term will getting cancel out here. So if it get cancel out means, so just I will rewrite this equation. So space is not enough here. So just I will rub out this equation, means I will rub out this diagram. So look at here. So I got this equation. V is equal to what? E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 divide by. So in denominator which term is there? Divide by R1 plus of R2 minus of I into, what's the term here? R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus of R2. So this is the equation I got. So terminal potential difference value. So I'm having generalized formula. So what's that generalized formula? V is equal to E minus of I into R. Here E is nothing but E equivalent, R is nothing but R equivalent here. So now I start comparing these two equations. Wherever E equivalent is there, so what's the answer here? E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 divided by R1 plus of R2. Wherever R equivalent is there, what's the answer here? R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So did you get my point? I got that expression for equivalent EMF and equivalent internal resistance in parallel combination of the cell. So if I compare with the generalized formula, so this is the general formula. V is equal to E equivalent minus of I into R equivalent here. So if I compare with this standard equation, I get that. So equivalent EMF in parallel combination. So this is the required equation, I get it here. So terminal potential difference value. So equivalent EMF is in parallel combination. What is the formula for equivalent EMF? E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 divided by R1 plus of R2. Equivalent internal resistance is R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus of R2 here. So this is the generalized form for equivalent EMF in parallel combination of the cell, equivalent internal resistance in parallel combination of the cell. So hope you get these things. Now I have to find out that what is the current in the circuit here. So current in the circuit is given by, so what is the connecting formula for current? External resistance, internal resistance and EMF. I is equal to E divided by R plus of R. Here E is nothing but E equivalent, R is nothing but R equivalent here. So let me substitute E equivalent and R equivalent value in this formula here. So just I will name these equations. So for example, this I will take it as equation 4. Already this equation 3 is there. So this is equation 4. Equation 5 I will take. Equation 6 I will take. This is equation 7. So I have to find out that current in the circuit here. So in order to get that current in the circuit, so just I will substitute that E equivalent and R equivalent value in the general formula. So already we derived that expression for current, EMF, external resistance and internal resistance. So this is the formula already I got in last class. So in last two class we derived this equation. So go back if you are not getting this formula. So just I is equal to, wherever E equivalent is there. So shall I take this equation? Just I will take it here. So put equation 5 and 6 value in equation 7. So if I substitute equation 5 and 6 value in equation 7, then I will get that current through the circuit. So or current through the external resistance you can call. E equivalent is nothing but E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 divided by R1 plus of R2. So whole divide by R plus of R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus of R2. So just I will rearrange here. So numerator term I will write as it is, to R1 divided by R1 plus of R2 whole divided by. So in denominator term, so R into R1 plus of R2 plus of R1 into R2 whole divided by R1 plus R2. This R1 plus R2 term and this R1 plus R2 term will getting cancelled out. So I got that I is equal to E1 into R2 plus of E2 into R1 divide by R into R1 plus of R2 plus of R1 into R2. So this is the expression for current through the circuit when the cells are connected in parallel combination. So hope you get that. So equivalent EMF, equivalent internal resistance and total current in the circuit when the cells are connected in parallel. So in last class we got that. So in case of series combination, so let me recall that in series equivalent EMF is what? E1 plus of E2. Equivalent internal resistance is what? R1 plus of R2 here. So current is what? E1 plus of E2 divided by R plus of R1 plus of R2. So this is about series combination and this is about parallel combinations here. So now look at here, if that n number of cells I will take, so that n number of identical cells I will connect in parallel combination. So as I did in case of series combination, the same thing I will follow here. So I will take that n number of identical cells. So these n number of identical cells I will connect in parallel combinations. So then what is the equivalent EMF, equivalent internal resistance and total current in the circuit if that n number of identical cells are connected in parallel combination? I need to find out that mathematical expression, then we can find out that. So in order to get that maximum current in the external resistance, so which resistance value should be less and high, I can find out by the equation here. So let me find out that if n number of identical resistance, identical cells, if n number of identical cells are connected in parallel combination, if n number of identical cells are connected in parallel combination, for example, so this is the cell having internal resistance, this is second cell, like that. Here that n number of cells are there, so these n number of cells, so just I will connect in parallel combination. So if n number of cells are connected in parallel combination, so what about the equivalent EMF? So this circuit is connected to one external resistance. So this is the circuit here. Then what is the equivalent EMF in case of n number of identical cells I can take? So in case of parallel combination, which quantity will be remain same? EMF or potential difference is remain same. So it means that how many number of cells you are going to connect in parallel combination, EMF value won't get changes. So EMF value is E only. So first thing I can find out, in case of that cells, if that n number of identical cells are connected in parallel combination, equivalent EMF in parallel combination is equivalent EMF in parallel combination is equivalent EMF in parallel combination is E only. Why? Because in parallel combination potential difference or EMF will be remains the same. Okay, equivalent EMF I got. What about that equivalent internal resistance? Equivalent internal resistance in parallel. So in parallel combination, so we got that external resistance 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, so on, 1 by R plus 1 by R plus 1 by R. So R equivalent in parallel combination is what? R by N here. So in last class we got these things also. So equivalent EMF is E only, equivalent internal resistance is R by N in parallel combination. Then current is given by I is equal to what? E equivalent divided by R plus of R equivalent. E equivalent divided by R plus of R equivalent here. So E equivalent value is how much? So that is E only in parallel combination. EMF value is remain same. E divided by R plus of R by N here. So just I will rearrange here. E divided by N into R plus of R divided by N. So this term will go to numerator here. So N into E divided by N into R plus of R. So here denominator term, just I will take it into numerator. So this is the current in case of that N number of identical cells are in parallel combination. Now again I have to consider here, if value of external resistance is very much small than that of internal resistance. If capital R means external resistance here. If external resistance value is small as compared to that of internal resistance of a cell, then R can neglect here. Which term I will neglect here? External resistance value I will neglect here. So if I neglect this term, so this term will get neglect, means N into E divided by R here. So look at here, current in the external resistance is equal to what? In case of parallel combination of the cell, current in the external resistance is equal to N times of current due to single cell here. For example, again that single cell will produce that 2 amps of current here. So then here that 3 cells are there. So then what's the maximum current you will get it here? So 3 into E by R. So what it means here? That is current through the external resistance. So it is exactly reverse in case of series combination. In series combination, if R is less than that of internal resistance, means external resistance is less than that of internal resistance, means you got that E by capital R here. But in case of parallel combination, somehow that formula is I is equal to N into E divided by R. So it means that current through the external resistance, is equal to current due to, so current through the external resistance is equal to, so current through the external resistance is equal to N time of current due to single cell. So this is in case of parallel combination. Suppose in that second case, if that external resistance value is very much large, so here that R into N. So if that external resistance value is very much greater as compared to that of internal resistance, then internal resistance can neglect here. So if you neglect that small r value, means, so look at here from that main equation, N into E divided by N into R. So N term will getting cancelled out, so that is I is equal to E by R here. So I got that current through the external resistance is equal to E by R. So current through the external resistance is equal to current due to single cell. For example, single cell will produce the 2 ampere of current, means maximum possible current in this resistance is also 2 amp only. So in case of parallel combination of this cell, if that value of external resistance is high, so if suppose if that external resistance value is high, means, so you will get that less current in the resistance here. Why? Because so if that external resistance is very much high, means current through the external resistance is equal to current due to single cell. If single cell will produce 2 amps of current, means same 2 amps of current will flow through the external resistance. However, the cell you can connect, if you connect that 100 cells in parallel combination, you will get that only 2 ampere of current through the external resistance if that external resistance value is high. Suppose if that external resistance value is low, means then how much current will get produced here? So if that external resistance value is low, means current through the external resistance is equal to N times of current due to single cell here. So here that 100 cells you can consider, so 100 into 2, so this much amount of current will flow through the external resistance here. So remember one thing, in order to get that maximum current in case of parallel combination, value of external resistance should be less here. So remember one point, in order to get that maximum current through the external resistance, value of external resistance should be less in case of parallel combination, then you will get more current in the external resistance here. But if you connect in series combination, means, so in series combination, value of external resistance should be high in series combination, and value of external resistance should be less in case of parallel combination in order to get the maximum current here. So hope you understand about that cells here.